Hey everyone, and welcome to week 44 of Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. First things first, I did lose 1.11 pounds this week, so I am down a total of 96.12 pounds. And that means that I am only 3.88 pounds away from my goal of losing 100 pounds by the first week of July. So I am very close to that goal and I'm quite a bit ahead of schedule. So with that being said, I am moving to Adapt on Wednesday. Wednesday will be my first day of Adapt. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what Adapt is going to look like for me and compare and contrast that to the current plan that I'm on, which is the Reboot Reduce plan. So first, the plan that I am on now, the Reboot Reduce plan that I follow, consists of one 25-gram shake, two 15-gram shakes. I have one 10-gram bar, 4 cups of veggies, 3 or 4 ounces of protein, depending on how lean the protein is, and 3 servings of fat. So on Reboot Reduce, my calorie goal is about 980 calories a day. And that's not counting free foods, that's just if I only ate the bare bones of the plan, I would be consuming about 980 calories a day. And I would also be consuming 37 grams of fat, 69 grams of carbs, and 94 grams of protein. So that's kind of the goals that I have right now in Reboot Reduce. Now, with switching to Adapt on Wednesday, my meal plan does change quite significantly. So I will, for profile products, only be using 2 15-gram shakes and 2 10-gram bars. So I'm completely eliminating the 25-gram shake and replacing that with a 10-gram bar instead. And to be honest, I am very excited about this because I really like the bars. The pretzel peanut is my favorite and the creamy peanut butter is a close second. So I'm glad that I don't have to choose which one I want. I can have both in a day and I can get rid of the icky 25-gram shakes that I really hated. So not only is the profile food changing for my Adapt plan, but also I'm getting more protein. So instead of only the 3 to 4 ounces of protein a day, I am now getting 2 ounces with lunch and 3 to 4 ounces at dinner. So I could have anywhere between 5 to 6 ounces of protein a day. I'm also getting a serving of fruit. I'm also adding in a serving of starch. I'm keeping my 4 cups of veggies a day and my 3 servings of fat. I'm very excited about the starch because that means bread, and I have like everything that I've been craving for bread lately. I've got like a plan, like Wednesday I know I'm going to have toast because I'm so excited for toast. And then on Thursday I'm going to probably make some homemade French fries in my air fryer because I can have 3 ounces of potato. So I am excited about that. I cannot wait to have a burger on an actual bun. So I'm very, very excited about the starch. And I'm also excited that I get my fruit back because my very first plan on Reboot Reduce, back when I started, they actually had fruit allowed for people who were my height because we didn't get bars. We got fruit instead. And so they switched that out and I graduated up to the new plan that, all new members follow, where they don't get the fruit, they instead get a bar. And I am super excited to have banana ice cream again, and I'm very excited to have apples again. Really looking forward to Adapt. However, that does mean that my calorie goals and my macros are going to change significantly as well. So in the Adapt phase, if I just ate all of the food that is on the plan and I did not eat any free food, I would be eating about 1,150 calories a day, which is a significant, almost 200 more calories than what I was eating previously and through a wider variety of food. I am also getting 40 grams of fat. The fat servings hasn't really changed much, just because if you think about it, I'm still getting only 3 servings of fat a day. So that hasn't quite changed. I mean, there is a little bit more fat content in the bars than in the shakes. So that's where I kind of get the extra fat from. But my carbs is going to jump from 79 grams of carbs in Reboot Reduce to 112 grams of carbs, which is a little bit daunting because I know that, having the less carbs and putting myself into a light form of ketosis is kind of how I lost the weight, or is how I lost the weight. And so now I'm getting carbs back, and that's a little bit daunting because I'm a little bit, I'm still have 3.88 pounds to go, and I really don't want to gain weight, but I'm going to deal with it and eat my starch. And I have 96 grams of protein, so my protein stays pretty much the same. I get the extra 2 ounces of very lean protein every day, but I'm also, not getting the 25-gram shake, and replaced, instead of having 4 shakes or 3 shakes in a bar, I'm instead having 2 bars, which has less protein in it. So that's kind of why the protein didn't jump up significantly, even though I am going to be eating more like food-based protein instead of product-based protein. So that's what the meal plan is going to look like for me and Adapt. And I am very excited. I'm more excited than nervous, but I am a little bit nervous. I know that with Adapt, I'm going to have to actually start exercising a lot more than what I currently do, just because the only way I'm losing weight on Adapt is through a calorie deficit, then I need to kind of start working out more. I also want to start toning and doing a little bit more like weightlifting and that type of thing, because with the additional calories and the additional carbs, I can do that without, being so nervous that I'm going to put my body into starvation mode. So that is something that is a little bit daunting for me, because I know that exercise is kind of the part that I've struggled with the most. But I'm hoping that I can get into kind of like a groove and actually, doing exercise videos and being able to do that, and more that intense, shorter but more intense workouts can hopefully help me with that, I think. I'm hoping. I can't guarantee anything at this stage. So yeah, I think my biggest struggle going forward is going to be incorporating more exercise into my life and limiting myself to 1 piece of toast a day. Like I know that like I'm really good at like controlling my food urges and my cravings. So I'm not as worried as I think I would have been, but I know that like I can limit myself to 1 serving of starch a day and not go crazy with it, because I've done so well on Reboot and have rarely cheated, and have never cheated when I wasn't prepared to. When it was like I've never done like this is just a random cheat. Like it's always only been for so special occasions. So I have a lot of faith in myself. I mean, I've lost 96 pounds. So I know that I can do this. I know that I will do this. So I will see you guys next week. I will have been on Adapt for a couple of days, and I'll let you guys know how it's going then. I'm also going to weigh myself in on Wednesday morning, because Tuesday is my last full day of Reboot. So because I really want to see just like how much weight I lost on Reboot versus how much I'll lose on Adapt. And so I'm going to kind of have probably 2 weigh-ins this week instead of just the 1. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Also subscribe so you can follow me along on Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. I will see you guys in week 45. So I can tell that Adapt has been on my mind lately, because I had a dream about bread the other day. Like legitimately had a dream about bread, just loaves of bread and cutting bread and putting butter on bread. And I woke up really hungry, but I did not have any bread.